Hello, beautiful beings. I'm here today to give you 3 tips on how to reset your intuition after a difficult time. I'm Sonia, and I'm a spiritual teacher and guide, and I have been doing this for over 20 years. The joy in this of providing you some tips is things that I've been using recently, especially the last 2.5 years, has been so difficult on all of us. And the intuition has kind of been suppressed for some of us because there's so much going on. So I want to share with you 3 tips. And I'm going to list these 3 tips as I talk about it and kind of demonstrate what it's like to reset the intuition after a difficult time. Now, this difficult time may look different to each person. The difficulty can be personal, it can be something external, it can be going on in the family, in the home, at work, whatever. Difficulty. This difficulty, for example, has shut your intuition down to where you cannot clearly communicate, hear it, follow its directives. And for those of you who are empaths, highly sensitive to the energies around you, intuitive, clairvoyant, clairsentient, I'm speaking to you because the last couple of years has been tremendously heavy in the energy field, tremendously overwhelming for so many of us on the planet. So if you like content like this, please stay tuned. And I want you to comment below on, are you feeling this heaviness? Has it shut down your intuition? Because for me, it truly has made some changes in my intuition as an intuitive empath. So let's get into the 3 tips. So tip number 1, set intention. For me, that's the first thing I started to do when I started to realize what's going on. My intuition is not on par anymore. And then I saw Sonia Choquette's video on intuition activation, and I was like, yep, we're all feeling it. We're all going through this time of sluggishness. And those of us who are highly sensitive, it's like, where's my energy going? Trust me, you are not alone. So the first thing, set intention. Set intention clearly and use your voice. I mean, I am profoundly intuitive. Use your voice and clearly set intention to activate or reset your connection to your intuition. Using the I am, or just hearing your voice, or using other tools that you may have already in your toolbox. And I mean that in a spiritual terms of maybe you have crystals, aromas, teas that you drink. You get the point. But here we're using the tool of setting intention, which clearly tells us to use our voice of I am intuitive. I am profoundly intuitive. And what this is doing, it's reawakening the intuitive body that may have been suppressed and sabotaged by all of the chaos that's been going on around us. The second tip is self-care. And self-care in particular meaning sleep. To get sleep. Sleep, I've noticed, has been very important, very rejuvenating, and I'm talking about deep REM sleep, rapid eye movement. So if you're going to sleep and you're not dreaming, or maybe you're one that don't remember your dreams, you should at least wake up feeling rested. And you will know because you'll wake up and you won't feel like, oh, it's time to get up. Or maybe you feel like that regardless. But at least getting deep quality sleep every night or the majority of the time will help to reset. I have noticed that when I get a good night's sleep, I wake up and I am able to feel and connect and hear the subtle voice of my intuition. It can tell me, let's go hydrate. It can say, let's go for a walk. And it will direct me throughout the day to make time for myself. That's very important during this time of self-care. sleep, time for yourself, time out, time out. So if your calendar is very booked, it's going to be hard for you to have this reset for your intuition or activating your intuition. Because the next step is practice. Practice, practice, practice. And practice can be taking a walk. Practice can be setting the intention of hearing your own voice saying, I am intuitive. I am intuitive. Now, we're all intuitive, just letting you know. It's up to you if you turn it on or off. It's like a light switch. But once you turn it on, to keep it building in momentum and clarity and working for you is to practice. So practice can be looking at a funny movie, keeping your spirits uplifted, getting your rest, staying hydrated, moving your body, and not being around a lot of toxicity. There's lots of toxicity enough by turning on the TV or looking at our gadgets. So it's one of those things where we do not need toxicity in our environment. Sometimes you may have to just move and take a walk, moving your body that way, or if you can, go to the beach, or just immerse yourself in nature. Get some sunlight, get some vitamin D. Do what's safe for you and your being, and what helps you to practice setting your intentions, staying clear, because you could recognize something's up with my intuition. It's not on par as it used to be. So if you're activating your intuition for the first time, these are some helpful tips. But if you're one like me who's been struggling with a lot of the heavy energy over the past couple of years during this pandemic with a crazy schedule, the setting the intentions, using those words of affirmations of I am, and self-care, getting quality, deep sleep, and then practicing it daily, having fun with it too. I like to use crystals, I like to have plants, I like to bring natures indoors. I like to beautify my space. And lastly, you want to just have fun. You want to not make this something where it's like it's not working or I'm not able to get sleep. If you're not able to get sleep, maybe you're able to get a nap. So just keep trying, you guys. We're all in this together, okay? Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and be at peace. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share with me down below what you're going through. And I hope these tips help you out. Take care. Namaste.